We are the champions, the champions, the champions. Welcome back to the Touchline FM. My name is Waranedi Pupa, and as you can see, I am uncontrollable tonight. My team has just done it yet again. Next season, we will be back with 2 stars, baby. 2 stars. Thanks to that man who took a classic foul in Antonio Rudiger, true German, true trooper, took out Kevin De Bruyne. Chelsea FC are 2-time Champions League winners. I can't even catch my breath. Who the F is coming? We are winners!
Hey, congratulations to your team, man. Congratulations to your team.
You guys have, you know what? Supporting Chelsea, you better have a brilliant medical aid because you have palpitations galore.
Oh, man. Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, man. They really deserved it. No cap.
Crazy, man. I wouldn't have seen this, but shout out to Frank Lampard for ensembling a team for 222 mil. I did say Riloy Reka, and we did.
Thanks.
I am so glad it is yet again that number 9 that I kept speaking about early on and said he's been called all sorts of names, man. But Kai Havertz's best position has undoubtedly been that false number 9. How did you see that game? What was your overall impression, and was it a Champions League final you expected, Gamu?
The game was good. The first half better than the second. Check. But Pep's lineup, it showed like his naivety, if I can say that. Like he overthought it, man. Like he tried to play Gundogan and Bernardo and Foden in the midfield, and it didn't work out. He was missing that defensive central midfielder presence, and it was evident in the goal that you guys scored because Mount's pass just pierced through that whole midfield and it found Havertz, and he did the thing, man.
Yeah, I mean, he truly did. I won't lie. If that ball had fallen to Timo Werner, a lot of us would have been, ooh, he's going to miss, got open net. But thank God it fell to Kai Havertz, who was cool, calm, collected, and that he did the things, man. 1-0 to Chelsea. Yet again, a scoreline we see a lot in recent finals. Man, they had to work for it. So many substitutions because of injuries. We saw so many, Thiago Silva being the first victim, and also Kevin De Bruyne, again, also with that foul by Rudiger. I was gutted, man. I was so gutted when Thiago Silva had to go off, and you could see it on his face. But the minute Kai Havertz put that goal into the back of the net, he was alive again.
Yeah, you could see like he was really distraught. Like, you especially considering what happened last year as well. He didn't win the Champions League, and going off in a manner like that, I'm sure everybody, you as well, you probably thought like it's just gonna be a long game.
I did. And, let's just get back to, obviously, the losing side of things, which is Manchester City. That naivety you were speaking about with Pep Guardiola. Earlier today in the pre-game, we spoke about how he always gets it wrong when it comes to his lineups. And looking at what happened again today, it came through. That same mistake that he keeps making, he made it again.
Man, exactly. I think the fact that Tuchel had beaten him in the FA Cup and in the Premier League, it changed his mentality. And maybe he thought he'd try a different approach and maybe it would work this time. But yeah, it proved to be his own downfall. He didn't trust the players that won him the league, that won him the Carabao Cup as well. Fernandinho, a long-time servant of the club. Yeah, man, it was naive, like it proved to be his undoing because they lost now. They don't have a Champions League. They brought him to win the Champions League and he doesn't have it. No, the season is ultimately a failure, So yeah.
Ooh, I think a lot of Man City supporters. I'm not sure how many those are because we all know that they are so scarce. Team stuff. So we don't really find those. But just looking at overall, what was your biggest disappointment of the game, or on any manager's side looking at, when we first looked at the lineups, what did you think City could have done differently, especially when it came to that goal? I mean, can we say that it was just a moment of brilliance for Mason Mount and that passing to Havertz, or, City could have done better in that regard?
I think two things can be true at the same time,
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah, man. Pep didn't like. I always just come back to the fact that Fernandinho would have been would have been my preferable starter, But Rodri as well could have compensated. But yeah, just not having that presence in the middle of the field, just to solidify the defense, Yeah, man, it wasn't the one, And on the other side, like Tuchel played the team like that he trusts, as much as it differs from the team that played at the Etihad in the Premier League. Like for the most part, that's the team that got him to the Champions League final, and yeah, man, it proved to be his success. Like he's lifting the trophy now because he trusts his players. Exactly.
Yeah, he really is. I mean, earlier on we spoke of statistics that he didn't want to be on the end of, being the first manager to reach 2 consecutive finals with 2 different teams and also lose it with 2 different teams. I mean, he learned from last season. He won it this season. Less than 6 months at the helm, he's taken Chelsea into the top 4 and as well as winning the Champions League. History repeats itself also in the sense that the first team, the first time a team has reached their first UCL final, they have lost. So Manchester City continue that trend also in that regard. It has been a magnificent season. It has been phenomenal. Like I said, 32 teams started off this journey in September. We're on the 29th of May, and it is all over. UCL final score, Chelsea 1, Manchester City 0. Now, please let me leave so I can go celebrate this victory with my team. Who the F is Kamogelo? Thank you so much for joining us here on this special edition of Touchline. We will be seeing you again on Monday, though, when we wrap up all the season as well as looking at all those transfers, because on Tuesday it is the 1st of June, and that's when musical chairs start arising. Thank you so much, Kamo. For the rest of all the Touchline followers, thank you so much for keeping throughout with us in this season. We look forward to another Champions League season in September. Enjoy the Euros. Follow us on all our socials. That is Touchline SA on Instagram as well as Twitter. My name is Oarevledi Poko. For the Touchline, I am a Champions League winner. Good night.